The expected views in 2026 are pushing Super Bowl ad spots higher after a record 2025 viewership for that game. Now, with the latest reports that we're getting in, 30-second ads are going as high as $10 million, likely folks that got in late to the game to book their spot. But with consumers shifting to social media feeds built around algorithms, are Super Bowl ads still relevant? Maybe one AI giant is using the Super Bowl to throw shade at a rival. AI is going to be a big story, folks, for the Super Bowl this Sunday. I want to bring in VaynerX chairman and VaynerMedia CEO Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary, it's great to talk to you. And look, you've been so involved in this, and yeah, you're probably a little tired now as we get ready for the game. But talk about the environment right now, and especially what we expect to see: AI, healthcare. What happened to Doritos?
Listen, the commercials map what's happening in culture. Companies are realizing Super Bowl ads are actually underpriced, in my opinion. And, it makes sense to me that AI is there. We saw that with crypto. We saw that with the web companies back in the 2000s. The Super Bowl reflects what's happening in culture.
Well, one of the things that's interesting about this year is that you've got the game. We've streamed it before, but you can watch it on NBC, but you can also watch it on Peacock, and you can stream it. We've seen, of course, more people going onto the streaming platforms. Having said that, those are different advertising experiences. So do companies and firms like yourself advise those companies that they need to push different ads onto the different platforms? Are the audiences a different target?
Not really. The stream, yes, to some degree, but the streaming services right now are getting some of the local buys. There's always been local buys in Super Bowl where it's not a national buy. You may pick a couple of markets. Like the Super Bowl is kind of omni. It's like everyone. I think that the content you put on social to support your Super Bowl spot needs to be different. But I think the spot itself between, let's say, a Peacock versus NBC, yes, you'll see some younger demos on streaming, but as you know, especially because you're in the business, we're really seeing kind of like a cross-pollination of both network and streaming.
I also think it's interesting that these A-list celebrities, and there's going to be some in the commercials on Sunday, aren't getting the paychecks that they used to. Ad budgets are stretched. Companies are saying, look, I would love to have Brad Pitt, but I'm not going to pay him $10 million. I'm going to pay him $3 million. So that's one trend. But I do want to get to your spot. Well, of course, obviously, you've got this Will Shat.
No, but I like.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm going to play your commercial. Is that okay?
Well, I think you're right. I think. Yeah, okay. Yeah, please do. Go ahead.
All right. Let's watch it real quick, and then we'll pick up on the other side. The Will Shat Raisin Bran ad. This is yours. Let's watch a piece of it.
Will Shat here, bringing fiber to the masses with Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Duty calls.
Will Shat?
Every darn day.
Whoa.
Okay, so you're making fiber great again with that one. Great idea. But again, back to my point about, celebrities and what you're paying for them.
Yeah, I think you made a great point. I think it's good that celebrities are getting paid less. I think they're not as valuable as they used to be because now everybody's a celebrity because of social media. So here's one thing I think many viewers will agree with me on. The market is the market is the market, and it will correct itself. And, in 1989 and 1997, an A-list celebrity was worth it because there was not that many people that had that level of fame. But now we live in a world where there's so many more famous people, and plenty of people that will be in Super Bowl commercials are famous on the internet, not on network TV or film. Obviously, Will Shatner here is globally famous,
Will Shatner's a national treasure, just to be clear. But, I want to pick up on that because Salesforce is using this YouTuber, Jimmy Donaldson. Never heard of the guy. That shows you my age. But Fanatics has got...
But you know who Mr. Beast is, right?
No, I don't. Sorry. You're making me look bad.
Mr. Beast is, yes?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Well, that's devastating. But, he's incredibly famous. And obviously, you're about to say Kendall Jenner, so who that is, yes?
She's on the screen, and yes, I know who Kendall Jenner is. I also know that Sabrina Carpenter, I know who that is doing a Pringles commercial.
I mean, look, I think fame is fragmented to the point we just made. Even though, Mr. Beast is the most famous person on YouTube, he might have not hit your radar. And there's people you know that I don't know. And there's people that, and that's not how fame used to be, because there was only so many channels and so many magazines and print. And so, yeah, this speaks to why there's fragmentation and different pricing for celebrity culture today.
Well, I want to go back to the ad budgets with you. And again, I have no idea who Mr. Beast is, but somebody over here next to the camera is going to explain it to me in the commercial break. But real quick, so you've got all these different high-value sporting events this year. You've got the FIFA World Cup, you've got the NBA All-Star Game,
Olympics.
You've got the Super Bowl, and then the same weekend that the Super Bowl is broadcasting, you've also got the Winter Olympics that's kicking off. What are companies and your clients saying about this? Because they've got to be careful on their spending right now.
We tell them at VaynerMedia, I can speak for us, that Super Bowl is the best because people actually want to watch the commercials. At NBA All-Star, at the Olympics, at World Cup, no one wants to watch the commercials. Now, activations, being on the ground, making content you put on social, we're all for that. So you're right. You can't waste money. Look, you know, the market hasn't been so hot the last couple of days. People are tightening up. And you need to be very strategic and make every penny work as hard as possible. And so we believe very firmly, and I think you will agree, the Super Bowl commercial is an iconic thing. The commercials on the other things, we don't watch the Olympics to see the commercials. We don't watch the World Cup to watch the commercials. And I think a lot of brands are wasting their money on those platforms.
Interesting. Even though the World Cup has got the global audience. Final word.
Well, yeah, I mean, the World Cup's the best product of them all.
Yeah.
We watch the World Cup. We don't watch the commercials of the World Cup.
All right. Don't tell the executives at PepsiCo that one. Gary, Gary Vaynerchuk, it's great to speak with you. I obviously need to get onto YouTube and figure out a few things. So next time we talk, I'll be more educated, I promise.
You're doing just